Good morning, everybody. I'm just having a lot of thoughts swirling, so I thought I'd talk a little bit about it. I think maybe to some people in the world, maybe I'm coming off as I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm doing okay. I'm grieving, but I'm okay. And I think sometimes I want to stop and remind those people that honestly, I'm not that okay. I'm really, really struggling without my wife. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on and say that I'm struggling. I really, really am. And I don't know if my persona or what I come off as or what I seem like I am is that I'm doing okay and I'm moving on and I'm doing so many activities with the kids and in life that I'm just kind of okay. I am strictly in survival mode still. I am barely getting by a lot of days. I am trying to navigate how to become a parent who does a majority of things alone. I'm trying to navigate how to parent my kids and be there for them and also be a dad and a mom. I'm having to learn how to function at work, excel at work, while also in the background, grieve your wife. I'm learning how to do everything around the house. I'm learning how to plan. I'm trying to learn how to organize. And to be honest, I can barely keep anything straight. I barely remember anything. I'm horrible at communicating. I'm horrible at communicating back to people. And I think about it and I'm truly every day just surviving. I literally feel like I'm just surviving. And I want to say all this because, I never want to throw a pity party. I never want the whole world to stand by and feel bad for what we're going through, what I'm going through. I mean, obviously my wife had it the worst. She's no longer here. So I don't want a pity party, but I think as you go farther along in grief, and this is just my guess from what I'm feeling, it's only natural for the world to go back to what they know. And yes, every person who was close to Jenny, my wife, is grieving. And that's not to say that anybody's grief is more important or more than anybody else's. But something I want to remind some people, and this is not a message to anyone, this is just how I'm feeling. When I'm sad and I go home, I don't have my spouse to turn to for support. When I had a really hard day at work and things are just not going well, I can't call my wife while I'm at work. When I go home and all I want is the comfort or a hug from my wife, I don't have it. So it's not to say that my grief is more intense than anybody else's, but I feel like a lot of people can still go about their daily life while also losing Jen. And we over here can too, but we're forced to. We don't have a choice to do certain things. And I've just had a really, really tough time at work the past couple weeks. And then other things in my personal life pile on top. And it makes me realize that I don't have my support. I don't have my one and my only, my best friend, the love of my life. All I want to do is just talk to her and have a conversation with her about everything that's going on. I'm really struggling. I feel lost. I feel very alone. I feel the house so empty. And today, when I got home from picking up the kids, things were going on in the world, in my life, and I just broke down and cried. And I cry in front of the kids. I don't ever hide it, but never this big of a cry. This was a big one. And I was standing in front of the kitchen over here, and I just started bawling. And both Winnie stopped what they were doing and said, "What's wrong, Dad? What's wrong?" And I said, "I just miss your mom. I miss your mom, and this is not fair for you guys, and this is not fair for me, that we have to go through our life without your mommy and my wife." I said, "It is not fair. It's not fair what they have to endure, how they're growing up. It's not fair for what Jenny had to endure, that she's gone. And no one says life is fair. No one gives us any promises. I know all that, but this is just not fair." I hate to say it. I love every single person around me. I love all of my support. But nobody fills that gap quite like my wife. And I have such amazing people in my life. I have amazing support. But nobody's my wife. And I really, really miss her. Every picture lately, every story, every memory, I just want her back. I just want her back, man. You know, Jenny used to always say, which I told her was crazy for her to say. She used to say, "You and the kids are going to have it way harder than me. I'm going to be gone in a better place, and you guys are going to be left here to fend for yourselves, and it's going to be really hard." And she was right about everything. This is so hard. And I'm trying to do all the things. Take care of the kids, keep them in activities, put a smile on when I walk into work every day, do my job to its fullest, still do outside fun things, hang out with people, go to therapy, go to church, everything. And I just miss my wife. None of it comes close. None of it comes close. And my poor kids, just going through their days without mom. Man, I just wish she was here. I just wish she was here. Grief is such an unimaginable pain. It hurts so bad. And I'm so tired. I'm physically tired, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm so mentally exhausted from always trying to do everything and wearing every hat. I just can't keep up, it feels like. And then I let someone down. And I'm not trying to let anybody down. I'm barely making it. I feel like I'm barely making it. I know a lot of you don't love when I don't use tissue, but I didn't bring any. I started filming in my car today because I woke up with the heaviest feeling for no reason, except for that it was a Thursday and I woke up and I didn't have my wife. I miss my wife. And this is no offense to friends, family, but when I hang out with people sometimes I just feel the emptiness 10 times more because I don't have her with me, and I know she would be. Losing a spouse, you're reminded every second of every day that you no longer have them. Because you want to talk to them. You think about them. You want to hug them. You want to hold their hand. You want to tell them about the kids. You want to tell them about your day. Every day reminds you of them. Every outfit reminds you of them. Every phrase, every saying, every show, it always comes back to your spouse. And I'm really missing that. And I know my purpose in life is to take care of those babies, now children, guide them through life and show them that you can do anything and to be kind. But I really want my wife here. So, to be honest, if someone were to say, "How are you doing?" Not so good. Not very good. And I say that to some people, but I don't say it to a lot of people. But I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good. Every day for the last, week, 2 or so, just feels heavy. Everything. And I can pretend, and I can be happy for a period of time, and I can put on a smiling face at work because that's what I gotta do and take care of those students. But the second I'm alone, I'm reminded. And I think a lot of my friends, colleagues, family, you kind of just keep going about your life as natural. I can't go on with mine right now. Meaning, it's not normal. I can't be myself fully. None of this makes any sense to me. And I'm trying to navigate a whole new way of living. And we're coming up on a year, and I have no idea still what I'm doing. And sometimes I want to shout from the rooftops to people and say, hey, I am still really struggling. I still don't have my wife at the end of the day. My kids still do not have their mom. We all go home alone. And I know that people who are new or don't know us, or even people that know us and just think, yeah, right. We had such a love that was so connected, so strong, such a bond, that I feel extremely empty. Extremely empty. Grief is so incredibly hard. Losing a loved one is so hard. Losing your spouse and your best friend is unimaginable. And the kids losing their mom, it's just not right. I just feel for anyone who's going through this. Because this isn't easy at all. It seems impossible. And all I want to do is ask my wife what to do. I just want to have a conversation with her. Talk to her. Ask her if I'm doing all right. If she's proud, if she's okay with everything that's going on. Ask her advice on certain friends, people. I'm barely getting by, guys. But I'm reminded every day that you have to. I can't get up one day and say, I don't feel like doing anything today. I've got 2 kids that absolutely depend on me. I gotta take care of them. I don't have any other person here to tap me out, to say, take a break. Go take it easy. I don't have that. I have people I can ask for help any given day, but I'm talking about the day to day, hour to hour, week to week, minute by minute, daily. It's on me and the kids. We gotta do it. We gotta figure it out. I just feel real broken, real tired, real exhausted, really sad. I miss my wife. I want my wife back. I don't know. I want my wife back. just doesn't, it's not right. Just know if you're new or if you're watching this, I'm trying my best. But grieving your spouse is really, really hard. I'm trying. And grieving the loss of your mom, your mommy. Gosh, I can't imagine. I forget how young and innocent my kids are. Bless you, Flower. Bless you, Flower. Bless you, Flower. Bless you, Flower. But both kids gave me a huge hug today when I cried, and then I hugged them, and then they both had a little bit of a cry. It's healthy to cry, it's healthy to talk it out. I need to contact my therapist and see if I can see her again this week, because I am struggling. And Flower is having a sneeze attack on the couch. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. I don't know. I just want you to know that I'm okay. I'm fine. But in reality, the real answer is I'm not doing great. I'm really not. And I think sometimes the world forgets that because we all have to move on. And there's other things going on in the world. Look at the world. There's so much going on. I get it. I just hope people know that we're all still learning to navigate this life over here. And we're nowhere near the goal. We're just learning every day. All right. Thanks for listening to my rant and cry. Love you guys so much.